Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Jorge Lopez will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
In now, Jorge Polanco, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Roll. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They dropped game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
Grounded to third. Dozier brings it in, and there's one down now. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Count is 1-2 now. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Rosario, the runner at second with 1 away. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Oh, and he botches it. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Lifted in the air to center field. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first. So he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Scope rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, he was awfully good in his last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series. When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Gore over at second. Merrifield at first with no outs. Nope. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fourth.
Now in the box, Alex Gordon. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Rosario. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
Third baseman.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. In case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over, and that retires the side. Ready now, Byron.
Leading off for Minnesota, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
Nelson
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Snap throw from the catcher. Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, Dero. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Standing in now, Jonathan Scope. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Forced to settle for one. Stepping up now, number 66. He was not much.
Baseman, number 66.
3.
Stepping up to the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll look to bounce.
Play ball.
Byron.
Ball 4. Take the game. 3. 3. Three. That's ball 4. Take it out. Ball 4. Take the game. 3. Take it out. 3. 3.
Stepping into the box, C.J. Cron. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
C.J. Cron.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box now, Max Kepler, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hamilton, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, number 15, catcher Jason Castro.
So stepping in, Jason Castro, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Kepler stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron.
Into the box, Byron Buxton trying to keep. Ian Kennedy will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Ian Kennedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom part of the order, 7. Digging in, number 66. 0 for 2 here.
The Royals. First baseman, number 66.
Trevor May trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Whit Merrifield will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit high and deep to right center. Kepler's on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and the runner will score from second. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Gonzalez has got it, and ready once again. Eddie Rosario. Previous history with Ian Kennedy.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
3. Take the base.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys were looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The bouncer to the left side. Gonzalez is there. They'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Here's C.J. Cron now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with
First baseman, C.J. Cron. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 33. Now
Blake Parker. Is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Parker.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Terrence Gore. He'll get started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Terrence Gore.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. So next to the plate for the Royals, Raul Mondesi. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First offering on its way. Soft liner towards short. And there's out number 2.
Designated hitter, number 4, Alex Gordon.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
The batter, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Popped him up. Home in foul ground. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Here's Byron Buxton now.
For Minnesota. Center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
Willie Peralta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Willie Peralta.
First delivery to him on the way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. So 1-1. Taken. Strike 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to third. And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. His career line against Willie Peralta comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. And that misses 1-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a snap throw over to third, and he's back in standing. Buxton takes his lead at third with 1 away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Final strike for the Twins. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is knocked down on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. All squared up in Kansas City through 8.5. The Royals have a chance to walk it off. So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler.
In the bottom of the 9th, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
From the stretch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box. And he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Digging in once again, number 66. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Alex Gordon. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Time of the ball.